Now, we're done with our garlic. Now we're going to start on tomatoes. You don't get to smash these. Unlike the garlic, you need to treat tomatoes fairly delicately. We're going to be using Roma tomatoes. I remember we had a nice discussion earlier today about the beefsteak or globe style tomatoes, the more round. These are going to be the oblong, football-like shape. Sometimes they'll even be pear-shaped. This variety of tomato is actually going to be a lot better for our sauce usage due to the fact it's got a lot lower water content, yet it's also got a significant amount of sugar in it.
Sugar, yes. I remember that.
But what we got to do first is we need to make an X along one side of the tomatoes so that when we put them in the boiling water, they'll actually be able to cook slightly on the outside and we can peel the skins. You just need to cut the tip. There you go. Now do it the other way. And there you go.
That's easy.
Very basic stuff. Now we're going to reload these up.
You have one more. It's right here.
Sir. Thank you very much, Senor Blanco. All right. So we're just putting them in here
You
briefly.
just burn my finger if I put it in there?
Yes, it would actually scald you.
Yes.
So the outer layer of your skin would actually come off.
And that's not the desired effect.
Actually, it is the desired effect for the tomatoes. Not for you. When we make a sauce out of you, we might scald you. But for now, we're just going to scald the tomatoes.
There are those who eat my sauce.
I think we're going to try and keep this PG-13, Senor Blanco.
Good choice.
Really trying to cook the tomatoes. What we're doing is actually shocking the exterior skin. As you see this last one that's been in longer.
So we're peeling the skin off?
Yes, we'll actually be taking the skins off. Because the skins don't break down in the sauce. So, we will be skinning these.
And how long should you wait for this to cool off before you touch it with your hand jewels?
Well, as soon as you can touch it, you can remove the skin. It's not going to hurt these to actually cool down, and that's actually why I'm putting them directly on the granite counter. The stone will actually help suck out some of the heat, so we'll be able to actually handle them much more quickly. If you can afford it and are quality-minded, the Blanco brand products are wonderful to use. We've opted out today due to the fact we're trying to keep things cost-efficient. Blanco brand quality is, bar none, the best. Take our tomato. Under that slit we've already made, that skin peels right off.
Could be given to homeless people.
If you like, it'd be
Homeless
very
people
generous.
like things.
Yes.
That's why they're homeless.
Oh, I think they like things because they don't have any things.
Greedy.
You just want to go back and trim about a 1/4 inch in.
So about here.
Yes. Okay, compost it.
And we're sending it in the pot like this, like rockets.
Yes, sir. So you can shoot your tomato off as soon as you've
So
got
look
it
at
done.
this. That's good enough right here. There's another rocket in the pan.
We're going to get those going on a medium-high heat until they actually start getting a little bit of sizzle going. We're going to let some of the sugars caramelize and some of the water evaporate off. Then we're going to come back in when they start cooking and smash them up so they release more of their juices. Now we're going to make pasta. Have you ever made pasta before, Senor Blanco?
I have those boxes of noodles that I put in the water.
That is pasta. We're actually going to be making homemade pasta from scratch. This is labor intensive, but it tastes great.
If it tastes good, I'm more than willing to put it in my mouth.
All right. Now, we're going to start off
Is this
directly
chalk?
on the counter. This is actually all-purpose flour. We add a couple eggs to it. It'll taste much better.
So we just cook right here on the countertop?
We're actually going to be mixing and processing right here on the granite. Where we're actually going to go, we're going to make a
volcano.
That's exactly right. We're going to make a little volcano. We're going to make a little well right in our flour. And then we're going to take our eggs. We've got free-range, organic, brown eggs. We're going to crack them right on the surface. And always crack your eggs on a flat surface, never on the edge of a... Right into our little well, we are going to crack 2 eggs.
It looks nice.
We're going to check our oil. That's looking nice and bright. Can you see the green color that's starting to come out into it?
In the leaves?
Yes. The leaves are actually going to be giving up some of their chlorophyll. So, if you see, the oil's actually taken on a much greener color than it started off with. And the leaves are starting to wilt. Well, you need to do this to start breaking up the egg yolks, which is actually where all the fat is in the egg. And fat equals flavor. So many people forget about that. And add just a touch of water so we can actually incorporate a little bit more of this flour into our noodle. You know, obviously these weren't Blanco brand eggs. They were a little small and a little dry. You never have that problem with Blanco products. Usually everything's nice, firm, round, and very liquidy. You want to start breaking down the outside of your volcano and working it in. Right now, that's our pasta.
Right here. This. You put the hole in there. You know, sometimes at home I just put flour in a bowl and I put water in it. That's a good way to start all my recipes.
Here, now we need to start moving in.
Oh,
And
this.
no,
No?
we need to collect the wet ingredient and start turning it in.
Trying to use
on
my hands
itself.
now.
Yes.
Okay, so take this like that one time.
There you go. Now start squeezing. Start squeezing the dough.
This.
Yes.
Right, grab it like a ball.
Yes.
So
Grab it like a
this.
ball and just keep pushing it together. And
I will wash my hands off.
okay, you wash your hands. I'm going to incorporate our other ball of dough.